And if I'm correct, most of this video was taken by Chief Meteorologist Josh Cozart.
Yes,
okay.
right on cue. Here's Josh.
I know every season there is something different. The gardens are always changing, so I try to go at least once every single season.
And then there's that one tree. I mean, it is internationally known, but taken by photographers from all around.
World renowned, yeah. People flock from all over the place to come take a photo of the tree. If you want to know exactly where it's at, ask anyone who works on staff, and they'll get you.
They'll point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Well, reminding us that we should get out and look at nature. You know, why not?
We totally should. Yeah, you know, signs of spring already starting to kind of creep up here for some of us across the Pacific Northwest. Some of the crocus flowers, the daffodils, starting to put on quite a dazzling display, even amongst those soaking rain showers, which really help sites like this come to life as our temperatures have been sitting seasonally warm, if not even slightly above that average, as we are now just 39 days away from celebrating the official start of astronomical spring. Some of us meteorologists, we like to celebrate March 1st, so that's even sooner, but the official start is on March 20th of this year. As mostly cloudy skies are still making it feel like the month of February, temperatures are hovering just a few degrees shy of what is typical for this time of year at about 52 degrees. Low 50s for us here for the I-5, quarter 49 out towards Troutdale, mid 40s for Hood River, and anywhere from the upper 40s to the low 50s out along the coastline. As the scattered showers and clouds continue to remain above our heads. A closer view of the Portland-Vancouver area, some heavier downpours specifically through the southern flank, so Wilsonville, Tualatin, Oregon City, all expecting to pick up on some of those scattered showers. But we are on a drying trend, so Benny's soaking up the sunshine here. Thanks to Renee for sending in that great shot. And you too can share your pet walk photos with us by heading to KOIN.com/pet walk forecast. All right, here's the breakdown of what we anticipate to see moving its way back into the Pacific Northwest. This cooler pocket of air keeping temperatures seasonal for this time of year. So not above average like what we have experienced, but a drying trend that really does start to take shape by the middle and the end of this week. That's where we hold on to the mild and drier conditions, some of us pushing back up into the mid-50s as early as Wednesday and Thursday of this week. As our futurecast shows, some of the clouds starting to break down tomorrow. I know it looks widespread here, but I think these are really going to be those thin in nature clouds, just filtering out some of the harshest of the sun's rays as we see that breakdown by the afternoon hours. Wednesday, though, waking up with plentiful sunshine, some of those east winds also helping to kind of warm things up through parts of the valley, as we really are not anticipating very much in additional rain accumulation, maybe a couple of 1/100ths of an inch of possibility after the beneficial snow once again returns to the high terrain at the Cascades. Look, a foot of snow out towards Timberline Lodge, Mount Bachelor, just about the same, building back up that base layer. And now we just need to keep temperatures cold enough, which they will remain below freezing, right around 5,500 feet through the middle and end of the week. So that bodes well for the fresh snow that has fallen over Mount Hood, as just a few additional snow showers are a possibility over, I'd say, the next 24 hours. 36 degrees, that's where we fall to tonight here in the city, as those clouds, they do start to break apart. Tomorrow, afternoon highs back up into the mid-50s, starting to dry out those skies and enjoying a bit more of that sunshine, and that's really going to intensify for Wednesday with those highs back into the mid-50s. Overnight lows in the mid-30s, again, very seasonal for this time of year. And then the Portland Winter Light Festival really gets underway once again Friday into Saturday night, which is Valentine's Day, where we could run across a few of those scattered showers, moving our way into the long holiday weekend with President's Day on Monday.
That gives you a reason to hold that umbrella and cuddle with somebody sweet, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Giving you a reason.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Josh.
We'll be right